What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So Chrsean Rock's sister Terrine went live basically to clear the air about the false allegations that Chrsean had put out there regarding the whole money situation, because y'all know that Chrsean was kind of trying to allege to the fact that Terrine was extorting her for money, which is a pretty serious allegation if you ask me. But in my opinion, I feel like if somebody is taking care of your child, then it shouldn't matter, you know what I'm saying? If your child needs something, then you should be able to give that money for said child. But Terrine is claiming that the whole situation is not about the whole money situation, which is what Chrsean made it out to be about. It was really about her son's party, which is Chrsean Jesus. And she was basically like on the phone with Chrsean while they were streaming. And you guys probably already seen this whole situation play out, but she felt like she was begging. And she basically said that Chrsean be trying to nickel and dime her when it comes to the baby. And she talked about how, you know, she was telling her that Marsh was going to be at the party for the baby, and she didn't want Marsh at the party because Chrsean and Tesehki had just made up with each other. She even talked about the fact that Bino was there and he wanted to meet the baby and whatever, and she felt like it was too soon. And I kind of understand where Terrine's coming from, because if you're talking to somebody, like, you literally was just talking to like what, maybe 3 or 4 other guys like before you start talking to Bino, and now you're wanting this guy to meet your son, like it's way too early, Chrsean. I'm not understanding. She even went on to talk about the video clip of Tesehki saying, you know, responding back to what Marsh had said in her video, and how Chrsean was basically riding for Marsh when her and Tesehki have just made up with each other. I don't understand what Chrsean's stance is for this. I don't understand. Like, maybe somebody in the comments could like let me know, like maybe I missed something, but I'm really not understanding. Like, you and your sister have made up with each other. Y'all have, you know, y'all are on the path to, like, you know, making y'all bond stronger. And here you go bringing Marsh back into the picture after you've already dogged Marsh and talked about her, and she's talked about you. I don't understand what type of foolery is going on here. I don't know. I feel like this whole situation is crazy. I feel like Chrsean is only bringing Marsh around for protection in a sense, because why would you want to say that you're gonna jump your sister if, you know, anything was to happen or whatever, or if Tesehki said anything to you or did anything to you, you have Marsh around to try to like jump her. I don't understand that part. That just doesn't make any sense. If y'all made up with each other, it doesn't make any sense. And they're both seeming like they want a public apology. But you guys check this video out and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Let's get into the live.
Why now? Because it's a false allegation that I'm extorting somebody. That's a serious allegation.
Let me turn the comments off.
Don't ask me that. See, I'm about to turn the comments off, but I kind of want to keep them on so I can know who to block. Now, hush your little mouth if you're over here and you want to know my part. No, I am. I'm about to turn the comments off, though. No, I already called her. Stop playing with me. Block these people that saying, everybody that said call her, block them. Because listen, y'all be cool when she go on and rant, and when she put out these little narratives, y'all be cool with, y'all like the drama, y'all like negativity, y'all like it. Yeah, we about to talk about it. What you doing? How you make somebody? Oh, it don't matter.
Can I take a bath in your bathroom?
You want to get back in?
Oh wait, you want me to block them first?
Yeah.
Remove them. Remove the ones that
Oh,
say.
like why now?
Don't talk about it.
Remove them. Everybody say something. Get them out of here. Hurry up so I can talk for a minute. We about to go.
Oh, they say you're doing a great job raising your nephew. Period. They like that.
They like
Now I ain't removed them. They say you're doing a great job.
Don't worry. Don't even read none of the comments. Don't read
I may just take them off.
Can I take a bath in your bathroom?
You want to take a bath in my bathroom?
Yeah, that one
Yeah, you can.
was so nice.
Okay, so bless y'all. First and foremost, I ain't extort my little sister. Wouldn't ever do that. That sounds crazy. And extortion, you gotta understand the definition of extortion. You gotta understand what it entails to even mention that. But more so, I wanted to address the real issue. The issue was not about no money. It was we didn't have no issues. You know what I mean? Those little issues are issues that I take in stride with on my regular day-to-day basis. I take in stride with that. That's nothing. The issue was, okay, the baby party. Boom. Chrsean came, got him the night before his party. Boom. She called me. I didn't know she was streaming. She called me like, hey, can you go get the baby clothes? Yeah, I can. Send the money. Because this is one thing that we deal with all the time. When you say you're going to do something, and I keep calling back like, did you send it? Are you going to send it? Send it? Send it? Not that I'm asking for it, but it's like I got to keep calling saying, send it. Did you send it yet? It ain't come yet. Did you send it? Are you going to send it? So that was the thing for me. Like, don't know. When I get to the spot, I'm going all the way out here to go get these things. I didn't even ask for the gas money that I needed. But it's like, all right, you like, no, I'm going to send it to you. We get the cash register so we can do this and that. What? Now you nickel and diming everything. And not only that, it's like, why? I'm very trustworthy. Then not only if you need it, if you wanted to send something for me to go get his clothes, you could have sent it and I bring you back the change. For me to call you and it took place, it happened. I had to end up calling chaotic phone because I couldn't get in touch with her when I got to the cash register. So boom, that was that. Nothing. That's nothing to me. It's annoying, but that's part of dealing with Chrsean. You gotta understand, like, her focus be off. I get that. I helped raise that little girl. I know. So that's nothing to me. Boom. I say, all right, we're supposed to go to the Museum of the Bible. Okay. That changed. We didn't go. So she said she wanted to have a little party. She showed me the spot. Okay, we can do that. Okay, how you want to do it? So I'm like, who all coming? She's like her new friend, her friend, some associates. Marsh, slid that in there real quick. First of all, for me, my disposition is this. I don't want to be around Marsh, for one. She banked my sister. I don't want to be around her till she get banked. Like, okay. Second, your new friend. It's not, you as a mother, you can choose how you want to do it. But me personally, I think it's too serious for him to be around. And I don't want to be around him and the baby. That's just me. That's my prerogative. Boom.
Yeah,
okay.
Like 6 months to get
yeah, so okay. Chrsean called me. Where you at? Are you gonna come? Can you grab the cake? Okay. I'll grab a cake. Alright. Now I'm coming. So me and mine, we load up, we go get the cake or whatever. While we grabbing the cake, I get a phone call. Okay, they on their way to the bar. Okay. Alright, well I'm grabbing the cake. Boom, I go get the cake, we go to the spot. We get there. Baby needs some milk when I get there. Okay, he's hungry. So it's like, all right, no, we gotta feed him before we do anything. I ain't trying to do that. Boom. I leave to go get the baby milk. They about to start, they sung happy birthday. They started to sing happy birthday. So when I get back, Chrsean, like, you know, gave me the baby, told me sit in the seat. I thought that she was gonna sit there. It was cool though, it was sweet. I held the baby, we sung happy birthday. Boom, we leave. So as we're leaving to go load up the car, again, everything's fine. We don't have no issues. We didn't have no issues that I knew about. It was underlying issues that I wasn't aware of. So we go outside, we chilling. While we're chilling and conversing, I'm schooling, you know, picking our boyfriend brain apart, schooling him on how to, treat her and just little basic life stuff concerning, relationships and us or whatever. Boom, we talking. Chrsean showed me a clip. And the clip is Latifah, the one y'all know is Tesehki. Her face on there, you see Marsh's face at the bottom, Latifah picture at the bottom, somebody else's picture. There's no audio to it when she showed it to me. It was audio to it, but she didn't show me the audio of it. So anyway, she said, look at this. This bitch wrong, like she wrong. I'm like, first of all, who you talking about? You're like, Latifah. I'm like, she's not wrong. And what's this energy towards her? Like, she's not wrong. She's responding to the live that Shorty made when y'all seen each other on stream the night she popped out on the stream. I don't think she's wrong. So the question that Chrsean gave to me was, how is she not wrong? She's not wrong. How is that even a question? Because first of all, we had our peace conference that we had and we made peace. So I'm just like, we got to give her room to heal. Latifah went through a traumatic, disappointing time with her and Chrsean when they fell out. So it's like, come on now, Latifah was bombarded. Bless you, pretty girl. Oh! I don't know why all the kids love me. Bless you in the name of the Lord. God bless your family. So pretty. She keep obsessing on me. So okay.
Oh, her little outfit is cute.
What was I at? What I was saying?
Basically,
Okay, so basically, it kind of went. It started going left because it kept being a question of why is she mad? Okay, back. Okay, so it's like it's obvious. It's like she's not mad. She's healing, and you gotta give her room to heal, and you gotta be respectful, and you gotta be cool with the healing process of it. Nobody healed from nothing like that. Imagine your name being dragged through the mud, lies being told on you. And it's been created, and now it's like a thing. Like
not
this
only
is
just
real.
that, these people, like
The people, attacking her constantly,
and
it's been going on. You go different places, so now when y'all do meet together, you gotta understand. It's like my best example I could give is the situation is kind of like a dude cheating on you. When if you get cheated on, you accept the guy back. You accept him back, but when you accept him back, you still healing through the process. So it's the little things that trigger you, keyword trigger, that take place while y'all together. You want to be with him, but it's like, don't call me that new nickname. What you call her that? Like, you know what I mean? Oh, now all of a sudden you wear your T-Savage. Hold on, T-Savage. Can y'all call T-Savage on the iPad? Because it's supposed to be linked. So, okay, you got to be understanding to the healing process of things. So that's my thing. See, Chrsean is on her forgiving thing, but at the same time, it's like we can't just forget. It's like some people can't forget when they forget, and you gotta be respectful to that process. So, okay, I'm explaining to her that she's like, but why is she not wrong? Why she not just kept over talking it? What do you mean? Why is she not wrong? I'm telling you why she not wrong. So now I became the problem because I'm holding you accountable for your accusations. I'm holding you accountable for your disposition. After we made peace, it was supposed to be peace. If that's what it was, it's like yes, your yay be yay and nay be nay. If it was peace and it was real peace, then what's the problem?
And they went to Marsh about.
So then when Marsh came out, she just posted up on the truck and she chilling. And I'm talking to Chrsean, but you all in my conversation because you keep hearing your name. So now I turn to her. Yes, bitch, I'm talking about you. You feel me? You play with my sisters and that shit is a no-go and you already know that. So don't push it. She stand up like she about to take her foot, her fighting stance. I'm like, oh. So I'm not saying that. I don't care. You standing up like you want to fight. Your body language is saying it all. I need you to lean back on that truck. She leaned back on that truck. Next thing you know, I'm talking to Chrsean some more. I'm getting fired up because now I feel the energy of both of them. And it's like, yo, bitch, why you stand up again? Lean back on that truck. She leaned back on that truck. Whole time, we're being recorded unaware to me. I guess it was a strain. Okay, that's going on. It turned into like a heated argument, I'm passionately trying to fight for my sisters and help Chrsean to understand like where she went wrong and how the situation is wrong to bring her around. I'm not saying you're wrong for being her friend. That's just a flaw in your character. That's what you gotta deal with as you being an individual. I don't got nothing to do with that. However, my issue is the way was she around for? She's around. So now let's backtrack, rewind before that day. Stuff that I was aware that I wasn't aware like was probably conjuring up these feelings against me, but it wasn't like that. It's like, okay, you come back, you talking about you about to go meet with Latifah. Okay, she not answering the phone, you calling her phone, you about to go to Atlanta. Latifah not answering the phone, you call Chaotic phone to get in touch with her. Okay, I'm looking at it like it's a form of pressing and forcing, you know, the hand on the situation. So you get out there, the things go a little long when however it's going about. I'm on the phone with Latifah. We on FaceTime. What's up? What you doing? Nothing. Waiting for Chrsean. She's supposed to be coming to the studio. It's been 2 hours. Now I'm about to extend it by another hour. Okay, cool. She by another hour. She's like, yo, bro, she's not even here yet. I'm like, all right. So they ended up not doing no music, but they ended up linking together. Y'all saw the little clips of them with the pig and all that. Boom. That was that. The next day, Chrsean did the studio. Same thing happened. It was reversed. The situation was reversed. Chrsean come uptown. She come in the house. She got a recording on her phone. Her on Snapchat going off. So I hear her talking, you know, now I'm listening. I hear her talking on the Snapchat, but then I hear Tifa's name. And then I heard more stuff that she was saying. So I'm like, whoa, Chrsean. And Chrsean, you listening, you know I ain't lying. I said, Chrsean, you can't post that, and you better not post that. She's like, but why? This is my truth. This is your truth. It doesn't matter. Everything is not for the internet. And this is a problem right now that we're dealing with, and we're trying to heal as a family. Everything is not for the internet. So thank God she listened to me, and she didn't post it. She said, "Okay, I'm gonna listen." I said, "Yo, because you're gonna be starting something. And if you start something, I promise you, I'm not vouching. I'm not saying nothing this time. I'm not saying when people don't put your hands on. I'm not saying nothing. It's gonna go however it's gonna go, and that's just what it's gonna be." So she listened. Praise God. She didn't post it. She get phone calls out the back, back to back, offers, deals, this and this. And she expressed to me, thank you. I'm happy I didn't post it. I am too, because we want this peace and we want to sustain it. We want to maintain it and we want to grow this peace. Not go against each other or get frustrated with one's healing. You cannot do that if you're genuine. You cannot get frustrated with the process of somebody else's process of healing. So boom, that took place. Another time after that, it was about I forgot. Chaotic called my phone and he's telling me like he don't understand. He like, yo, I guess both of them want an apology. Both of them want an apology. So Chrsean like, oh, she want an apology. I'm not giving her an apology. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, I get it. They saying Latifah she's not giving her an apology. Okay, that's fine. We're not pressing the issue about apology. Let's not do that. Let's just stand on the piece that we got. Okay, boom. So I explained to Chaotic Latifah's disposition, in which I understand. My heart go out to her when it first happened about the molestation allegations, all of that stuff. It was like, come on now, y'all. But like I told Latifah and I explained myself, and I wanna give her a public apology on here. So y'all go tag Latifah, tell her to join my live real quick. But you know, for me, the disposition was I came out and I spoke and I said I would never say nobody lying, and I would never say nobody's telling the truth with certain stuff like that because you don't know what take place with people, and I wasn't there. Okay, after processing the situation, processing the conversations, and coming up with the understanding, like, hold up, why are we doing this, and why is this? Oh, is content this important to do this? So okay, I reached out to Latifah a couple times. She was in her thing where she was ignoring me. So me, I'm not about to chase nobody. So it's like, all right, I'll let her know I'm siding with her and I feel her once we get, you know, when she gets to a place where she comes back talking to me. So, okay. Time go by. That take place. So, another night, Chrsean called me. She told me Latifah sent her a text message. I go over the message. Chrsean didn't read the message exactly. And then I guess being, you know, out, whatever, she was in the studio, you know, feeling herself. So I'm like, yo, wait till you sober up, reread the message, and then in the morning, reread the message. It's a beautiful message, and Latifah's being genuine in it.
It was so genuine.
So I want you to be open to the message. Don't be shut off to it. Like, you know, let's practice and play with this patience and play with this peace that we all, you know, been seeking in one another peace. So let's apply the peace to the message and see how you feel about the message afterwards. So she's like, all right, bro, fuck it. She wants an apology. I'm gonna give her an apology. Can you write me an apology and send it to me now and tell me the apology while you're typing it? So I'm like, all right, I started typing the apology, but then I'm like, I just started telling her, I'm like, yo, the best way to come off is just tell, like, you know, you apologize for publicly humiliating her, you know, lying on her and just sabotaging her character and interfering and messing with her career. Before it even started, for real. And it's like, no. I ain't saying no public humiliation. I'm like, just Google the words and see what I'm talking about. So you can understand, like, I'm not trying to put you in a predicament where you sound crazy or look crazy. I'm just trying to, you asked me to make you an apology, and I can only give you an advice from my honest standpoint. So, okay, we didn't talk more for that, and that was that. Now it's fast forward back to the party. That take place, you show me that, I tell you, nah. Then you start talking crazy about it. I'm like, nah, hold up. So what about the peace that night? What about those tears that was in Tessa's kitchen when we was together? What about that night? So you're telling me your tears were fake because they were big tears flowing down the cheeks, like big tears flowing down the big cheeks. Like, it was a good moment. We was all high off of one another, reuniting and just having some type of peace. It was a good feeling. I'm talking about even to take it to the week. It was just a good feeling for all of us, a relief. But was it fake? It's like, that was the question. It's like, no, it's not. But the enemy is trying to sabotage it. But don't be a willing vessel for the enemy to use you. So that took place. And that's just how it went. So me and her got into a heated argument about it. And when I left, we left
you and Marsh, that happened. You and Marsh, you basically tell her, like, chill the fuck up before she gets smacked. And Chrsean want to defend her. Like that situation on Zeus and Tifa. And
so Chrsean took a stance against me with Marsh. So I'm like, all right. But during one of our conversations previous that week, rewind back. During one of me and Chrsean's and I conversations previously that week, see you later, princess. I I was telling Chrisean I wanted her to keep it sacred when her and Tifa do meet outside of the siblings, because they didn't do like how we all did. We prayed. We kept praying throughout the time that we made peace that day. We rejoiced. We kept on holy music. Even when the circular music I played at first, I put my country song on, and it just kept going from there. The atmosphere, Tessa prayed in her household. The atmosphere, the tone was perfect. So it was good for us. So I'm like, while y'all out and y'all in the studio, try to keep like, be sober, keep it a spiritual, sacred space for y'all. Don't try to turn it up and make it like nothing. Because I said, this is what I told her. I said, the thing about this, right? I taught all my sisters how to fight, right?
Yeah.
All of them. But Latifah, out of all of them, she's my favorite one to teach. Like, Latifah have a natural skill. But not only do Latifah have a natural skill, Latifah got like that thing that's in me. People be surprised when it come out. They be like, whoa, that was phony. Like, I didn't know you could get like that. No, it's this switch, right? So I was explaining to Chrsean, like, be careful, because like you'll be indulging, but the whole time you might send a shot and you think that shot just gonna go over her head. Tifa got to switch in her. Like how she be, she not faking. This is how she is. Tifa got a switch in her. And it's like, yo, don't indulge or turn up and think that's gonna make y'all. Don't build your relationship back off of that. Build your relationship in a sacred, safe space. You gotta create a sacred, safe space, because it's healing going on, and it's much grief through healing. No matter what you're healing from, it's a lot of grief that you gotta face, because you gotta face the different situations. You gotta face different feelings. You gotta face each and every detail of the grief. So I just told her, like, be mindful, Tifa got to switch on her. And I think when I told her that, immediately after that, Marsh was on board. Now I'm coming to find out, it's like Marsh is on the payroll. So it's like, whoa, is Tifa even safe with this? Because how y'all gonna do that? I don't want Tifa going to prison for killing nobody. Because ain't nobody gonna be able to hurt her. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody be able to, you ain't gonna triumph over her. It's not gonna happen. No weapon formed against her shall prosper. No weapon. So it's like, I don't want her going to prison. I don't want her getting in trouble. I don't want her losing her career or getting away from her children, because, over deceit that went farther than it should have. It was like that deceit conceived a lot, and it was messed up. So that was my disposition. Like I said, man, Chrsean never had no problems. I came to everything was cool, and Chrsean noticed about me out of anybody. I'm not one. You can't come to me and say, this B did, that she did, that she did. First of all, you talk about my sister or my brother. Don't come telling me that like that. Talk to me calm. Tell me what's going on. I'll hear you out. But if you come in with all that frustration and energy, I can't receive it, because we're not about to talk about nobody. We're not about to do that. That's me.
And that's a fact.
That's me. Like, that's my disposition with it all. Like, Chrsean know that. You call my phone talking crazy about anybody. It's like, wait, don't do that. Especially not about my mother kids. Don't talk crazy about the siblings. Don't do that. We're not doing discord. We're not sowing discord. We're not magnifying, being dishonorable. We're not doing none of that. So it's like, okay, you know that about me. And it's like, how dare you get pissed off? But even more than that, okay, you're entitled to your feelings. But how dare you get on here and create a false narrative about me? Now I understand slightly how it go with Snapchat, how you make your money. You know what I mean? They want these negative narratives. But it's like, okay, the least you could do is, all right, have us in on it, at least. Like, it's like you and your friends in on what's going on. We don't know what's going on. Y'all got these cameras in our face on the low. We don't even know that that's taking place. But the whole time, it's like a narrative is being created. I messed up the narrative against Latifah because I'm naturally not with it. That stuff is on record. I don't think they want to post it, because I ain't spit nothing but facts. Like, that's when I speak, I don't know how to speak nothing. I'm not speaking unless I speak of facts. So it's like, okay, that situation, it turned on me because I wouldn't turn on Latifah. It was like, whoa. So now a narrative get created about I sent $4,500 out. You never came like that. And what's crazy is, listen, I don't even like put nobody out there. Like, I'm not that girl. Because what I do, I come direct. I come direct to you. Like I told her, pull up and stay. Like, don't pull up, come in and run out the back door. None of that. Pull up and holler at me face to face.
You pulls out your pocket.
Yeah, constantly. So for me, it was like, damn, why you try to use that instead of saying what really happened? You saying something about some money, because, okay, that same night, I text her. I went home. I was mad I didn't slap Marsh. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna hold you. I said it to my pastor earlier. He said, please don't. But I'm like, okay. I was mad when I got home. This was one of my things when I used to fight. This is one of my things when I was thugging outside. I go on people's mouth. I'm beating you. I'm about to wear you out. You heard me. And I hit real hard. So I'm about to wear you out because I'm not going home regretting not hitting you. Because I don't like that. But I was in the house like, yo, I should have slapped that bitch. I can't believe Chrisean turned up on me. So my sister Chastity called my phone like, yo, what's going on? I don't know what's going on, but I just heard all this evil stuff. She was saying all this crazy stuff about you, and all this stuff. I'm like, for real? She's like, yeah. So I called Chrisean like, yo, pull up. Where you at? Pull up so I can slap you in, Marsh. That's my disposition. That's where I was at that moment. Pull up. Pull back up. So a few hours later, Sean ended up pulling up, but she come in the house, tell my son, shh. He like, mommy. I'm like, oh, he never said my name like that. I'm like, oh. He said, Aunt Chrisean. So he said, as soon as he said that, she kissed the baby. Took off, got out of there. Chastity called like, what did you do? Did you just chase her down the alley with something? What did you do? I don't know what's wrong, but since she got in the car, her boyfriend was like, tell the driver, go. I'm like, no, by the time I ran outside, I didn't see her, no car, no nothing. So I called her like, where are you at? I was still livid. Like I'm talking about at this point my flesh had its way.
Saying that she would have jumped in the
yeah, and then the second part of the phone call was that she said, hey daddy, if Terrine would have swung, she don't even know. As soon as she would have swung, I was jumping on her from Marsh. That hurt my feelings and it pissed me off tremendously. So now I'm like, you and Marsh pull up. I like to fight them 2 at a time. That's how I do. Because if I fight one, it's guaranteed somebody's going to tell me or tell people that I bank them. So nobody's here. It's just me. Pull up. You feel me? First I'm about to have my homegirls pull up. But like my homegirls, the way they from West Baltimore.
Come on in.
I'm gonna leave it like my homegirls from West Baltimore. You feel me? And it's like, yo, the way they coming, I'm like, no, they're gonna do the most. I don't even want that. Now I'm gonna have the police on my mind. Think about what's going on. You know what I mean? So I'm not doing that. So I waited. Nobody came. I call. Text. Going off. The next morning, I call. Where's the baby stuff? All this stuff. I look. His stuff is here. I called Chrisean. She didn't answer. She sent me $200. That pissed me off because you're trying to silence me and I'm trying to get in touch with you because no, you played last night and y'all was talking crazy. I don't know what type of drugs it is or what it is that amplify the craziness, but it's like, okay, you was talking crazy. So it's like, all right, she sent $200. I'm like, yo, I text her, don't send me no more pennies. You feel me? Like me, Bishop and Terrence, I texted, I was in my feelings for real. Me, Bishop and Terrence will take care of it. I trust God. Like I was taking you at your word, but your word is some shit. And that's what I told her. So that's what it came from. And then she just go into this money situation. And it's like, okay, yo, even any receipts that you send, they're going to represent me.
Not only that,
anything that you send is going to represent me. And everything about me is 100. You heard me. Everything about me is a whole 100. Everything about me is a whole 100. And I take accountability. I'm a very responsible person. So I like to hold people accountable. So when I hold you accountable, that's me. That's out of my responsibility. Don't bring nothing to me and you think you're about to just get over on me with these words and these emotions. I'm so detached from emotions. I'd rather know what's going on. Like, what's really going on? You know what I mean? What's the logic of the situation? What's the real in the situation? I love my family. I love my sisters. But I'm in love with the truth. I'm in love with the word of God. So it's like, what's right is where I rear to. What's right is where I lean to. So it's like, okay, don't take for granted. In fact, you're a mommy baby. And you mommy baby, you the whole household baby. You the baby forever until mommy have another baby. She ain't having another baby, so you still a baby. But okay, we acting grown now, so that's what it is. Be grown, but at the same time, be mindful of how you carrying the people that love you. It's wrong to mistreat everybody that love you. It's wrong. And I just feel like it's terribly wrong. But I definitely wanted to apologize to Latifah for my disposition and me getting in my feelings because she was in her feelings and I shouldn't have got my feelings. I was understanding to her feelings, but I didn't apply my understanding to her feelings and really go at her and seek to go at her when all the crazy allegations first came out. It's like I said, her disposition was like, you know, forget everybody. Don't nobody believe me? No, it's not that. It's just, you know, we had to process this. This was crazy. My children got pulled in the office at their school to get asked what's going on. It's like this affected our households in multiple different ways. So it's just like, it wasn't none of that. I just wasn't chasing nobody. However, like I said, I apologize to Latifah for letting you down as a big sister, for not just going above and beyond, and speaking up for you on your behalf. But I had your back the whole go round. Never was cool with Marsh or Jade. Never was none of that. And like I said, it's not the issue. It's not, oh, you cool with them. That's just That's just a present flaw in your character. That's on you. I know how I can deal with you from that. I'm not mad at that. That's on you. You gotta live with being like that. You gotta live with that. I don't have to live with that. However, I don't like how the situation going. I don't like how the words getting twisted, and I don't like how you think about the plan on face. Like, yo, we've been here for some years now. You know what I mean? We know what's going on. We done been through some stuff. You feel me? We done survived and won some wars. You feel me? We done masked and got through some battles. So what you think?
And it really breaks my heart because this is somebody I grew
What you
up with,
think?
somebody
I'm
I
not
can't
one that's
know.
gonna be silent, especially if you ask me a question. I'm gonna give you an answer. The word of God instructs me to be able to do so. So it's like
It's distasteful. It's disgusting.
it was
It's
never a
dishonorable.
money issue. The money
Right.
issue, I wouldn't even bought to nobody. But that was brought out because it was camouflaging
Dead.
the real issue at hand. And the real issue is the hate that's being served, the peace that it's like, was it really peace being made? That was our goal. That's still our goal. You know what I mean? And we still gonna have peace. I remember telling y'all a couple years ago when it first happened with Latifah Marsh, they will speak again. We will be a family again. We will be united, and we will stand as one again. But right now, okay, it's a lot of riffraff going on. It's a lot of lessons being learned. It's a lot of things that's going on that needs to be learned. Like I was telling Latifah, if she can look at certain situations for what it is, and then just understand that we got to learn how to identify people in these different places and different things that we're dealing with. So when you see that flaw in somebody else, recognize it. Forget their skill. Recognize that flaw and understand what that flaw brought to you from another situation that you went through, that we got through, and don't visit that situation or think you can make that something better than what it already appeared to be. No, we learn it. We each other's learning field. So let's continue to learn from one another and let's bubble. Mentally is my favorite type of bubbling in the first place. You understand?
And I'm gonna give it a sec.
I like to learn me something. I like to teach something. You know what I mean?
It's her, but it's not her. It's
Money,
the
that's a
people she
must.
been around.
Like the word of God say, money
bad
answers all
influences.
things. You understand? And it's another verse in the scripture that everybody takes you more than anything. And I never heard people say that money answers all things, but it's really in the word of God. Check it out for yourself. Google it. See what scripture it is. But the love of money is the root of all evil. When you love money, 9 times out of 10, you're toxic with money. When you love money, 9 times out of 10, you don't know how to handle money. When you love money, 9 times out of 10, you don't have a budget or understand a budget. When you love money, 9 times out of 10, you go the cruddy route. You'll do anything to get that money. You know what I mean? But when you understand money and you know money, you ain't gonna love it because you know the riffraff that it can cause. But you're gonna secure it. You're gonna tuck it off and make sure you have that so you can answer stuff. You know what I mean? I love to give out answers. And that's just what it is. When I mess up, I love to be able to pay my way through. I love to be able to fund that or take care of that. So I love the freedom that money brings. But I'm not in love with money because I understand that love gets toxic. Just like messing with somebody that you're equally yoked with. It gets toxic. After the honeymoon phase, it gets toxic. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It was never about no money, and I didn't extort her. And for one, I can tell you this: my baby father can more so say I extorted him, but he can't even call it extortion. Pay me $1,500 a week, no exaggeration. Are you on here? Get on here and vouch. You can't call it extortion because he was paying child support. So, but I'm just saying that's the closest thing that you can say. Like that, you can say that. That was consistent money coming in, and I was wasn't taking no for an answer. And I'm gonna be there Tuesday to pick that up. You know what I mean?
If you want to
and he was kicking that out.
money for little baby,
but even the money gets sent,
ridiculous.
even the money that gets sent, it don't replenish the money that I spend. Because understand me this: once I spend money, when I go into my savings and I withdraw and I'm constantly pulling. And taking care of footing bills, taking care of stuff, needs and whatever come. And I'm taking care of stuff. By the time you get a check at the end of the month, whenever they send your check, I can't even replenish my account. You know why? Because I gotta get other stuff with the money that you sent that we need now. You know what I mean? So it's like, don't take me for granted. And let's not talk about money. You can't talk about money until you get to know money. You feel me? I know money. I know what's up with it. You know what I mean? So it's like, let's be mindful, let's be considerate, and let's be more honoring one to another. And like I said, Latifah didn't deserve the public humiliation that she got the first go round, the sabotaging of her career, the sabotaging of her character. And like I said, that was big for me to hear Chrsean ask me to write her an apology for Latifah. And I'm like, I wanted to come more from your heart. But that was big to me, and that said a lot to me. And I hope that this can correct Latifah. How she's viewed, you know what I mean, from here on out. She's not a child molester. She's a good mother. She's a good sister. She's a good auntie. And truth be told, when she comes to the party, she brings the best gifts.
No,
Since we was young.
The cards.
Since we were young, she brings the best gifts.
A1.
And you know what's crazy? I don't give out gifts. I give out cash. So
Yeah, that's one thing. Yes,
but Latifah give the best gifts.
best gift and cards.
She's a good person. You know what I mean? And it's messed up that she didn't get viewed in that light. And, you know, it is what it is. But God is an amazing God. And all things work together for the good for those that are called according to his wills and those that love him. So I know it's going to all work out for the good eventually. But right now, I know it don't look like that and it don't feel like that. However, Malone is in our blood. You understand? We have some strong alpha personalities. Each and every one of them Malones. You know what I mean? And we don't go for nothing. But the thing is, it comes a point where, you know, you gotta lay down the childish ways, set aside foolishness, and take on wisdom and apply love to everything that we do. You know what I mean? And I just pray that God will continue to work in us that which is well-pleasing in his sight. And any underlying issues that we got within us, that we won't project that on one another or project that to the internet so y'all have something to gossip about. But that we will... you know, be that light that we're supposed to be while we're here, and get this work in. Because when night comes, no man can work. So it's like, yo, we got a lot of work to put in. God haven't brought our family to the limelight for nothing, you know what I mean, or for the shit show that's going on. But like I said in that song that we got together, what's the song? Back Against the Wall.
Humiliation.
No man, they didn't add my feature on there, but that's fine. Because my brother did that, how he did that, whatever. But before I pray, I quoted the scripture, humiliation before honor. And that's what we're facing right now. Humiliation before honor. We definitely going to be honored, my words. And we're going to learn how to, but I know it's going to take place once we learn how to honor one another. You know what I mean? So once we get through this turmoil, once we get through all of these little weird things, we're going to be able to get the world what they want. But in the meantime, I ain't even going to lie. Me and my brother, we working on a documentary series of how we going to do it. So we either going to sell it to a network or we need to start our own network for real. And y'all can hear the real story about us growing up, the real story about our life. Not just the trauma and the turmoil, but all of it, how it tie in and how it turned out.
And not just that, like, it's not going to be, it's going to be what it is. Not trying to make nobody look bad or trying to make the story sound worse or sound good than what it really was.
Yeah, it's going to be what it is.
So it's going to be what it is. It's going to be 100, like, literally. And nothing but real niggas speaking.
What's wrong with you?
Why are you going through my stuff?
I was looking at Nalani.
So yeah, I don't even know if I covered everything, but I hope I did.
You covered everything. Even if you didn't, that was enough.
Yeah, because I don't like to say too much.
It's just
but
that, and it's just this, and it stays where it's at, and it got cleared up. But yeah, it's not right, and nobody can't play with you like that. You can't bite the hand that's helping you. That's not good, because that hand won't help you again. And you the best hand there is. And I'm gonna keep it a stack.
That's real. That's facts, though. But I'm gonna continue to play my part in how I do what I do. But one thing about me, don't bring no bullcrap to me. I'm gonna hold you accountable and I'm gonna call you out every time. So let's just be real. Let's just enjoy the moment. Let's enjoy the time that we got. Don't try to sow discord. Don't try to make division amongst us. None of that. I'm checking it and I'm gonna hold you accountable. If you get mad at me and it costs me, I don't care. You can't diminish my character. You can't tear me down as who I am. I'm a woman of integrity. You understand? I'm a woman that's learning to walk in love and walk in love fully. You know what I mean? So we're not about to play like that. We don't do that. I don't involve myself in conversations to tear nobody down that I love. Like what Gates say, who I love, we don't discuss. And we definitely not about to talk crazy on them. We're not doing that. I can't do that. That's just me. And if you do that, then you asking me not to be me. And I don't know how to not be me. I don't care what it costs me. I'm going to be me. You know what I mean? I'm going to be me under the law of Christ. You know, I'm learning that. But
yeah, I feel like just want to speak on the extortion part because I'm really still hurt about everything that was said about you. Because it really bothers me because you're nothing but a real person on everybody's side. And this extortion, I just feel as though anybody that believes it or anybody can say anything, if sending money for your little one is extortion, then you something fucking wrong with you, literally. Something wrong with you.
It's not like I ask for money. I'm a pride-filled person. It's hard for me to ask for money. So it's like, yo, It's not like I ask for money. But if you offer something, once again, me being me, I'm gonna hold you accountable. Let me get that. Where
We're
is
not
that?
gonna do that because we be up 3 o'clock. You be
Ain't that
up
what you
3
said it
o'clock in
was?
the morning.
And then you can't bribe me with shopping, and I'm going constantly. I'm going to do like how I did. So is this going to interfere with what you said you're going to give me? Keep your word. You feel me? Don't tell me no. It's not going to interfere with nothing. I want to do this. I want to do that. I'm going to be Aries. I'm going to do this. Okay, cool. Is that going to interfere with what you're going to give me? No, it's not. Okay, make that be the real reality. Don't just tell me anything. I'm not that girl you can just tell anything. Ask anybody that knows me. I'm not that girl you can just tell anything. But I'm grateful for God, and I'm grateful for how He do things. And then it's like, yo, don't forget how I am. Even when I school your boyfriends and I talk to them and let them know what's up and how to come about you. Like, I'm saying it take place right in my face. And it's like, come on now.
And let's
Keep it real with me, yo. Keep it G with me. That's all I ask of you. Just keep it G with me. I don't ask for nothing else, yo, but keep it G with me and respect my gangster. Respect my disposition. Respect where I'm at, because I ain't gonna ever lead you wrong, and nor am I gonna ever sow discord. I don't care what I go through with any of my siblings. Nobody that's on this live, nobody that know me can never say I said, yo.
Oh, that was the other baby.
Don't say nothing to my sibling that I'm beefing with. Cut them off. Block them. This happened to me though. Every time somebody get mad, you want to play that type of game. I don't do that. We're not sowing discord. We're not sowing what you call it. I don't need no army. I'm a whole army by myself. And I don't need nothing. I don't need no drugs to amp me up. I'm a monster naturally. You feel me? If I take drugs, I'm gonna use that for relaxation. I'm not about to go amped up off of nothing. No, I'm not that girl.
And I really hope that this is not I hope that what you see, when she do see this, that no fans or anybody make her want to respond disrespectfully, because it was nothing that was disrespectful. It was with the truth. Because what
it's
already
messed up. You
put
should
out
never
there.
mention me. Or you
Because
should have never said
text her
nothing
and asked
about
her
me.
to come talk.
And I'm talking to you. I'm trying to get you to holler at me. You ignoring
And you
me.
goes on Instagram and
That's not
scream to
cool.
go
And you
do
should know better than
something,
ever do
and
that with me.
was messed up.
But see, the thing with me, like I said, y'all know I don't come clear up nothing. I just get to see who fake and who phony, who about to pick sides, who about to play with me and think they about to get away with it.
And it's like,
you know what I
you say
mean?
you love
That's
me,
what I
love
sit back
me.
and did.
Don't
But with
envy
this
me.
situation, I'm like, I gotta speak up. Not only do I gotta speak up, because we ain't about to have these allegations, false allegations on me, or think we about to keep creating false allegations.
And if
But
it's
for
genuine,
Latifah, yo,
respectfully stay away until you're ready to genuinely be around people and genuinely put the
Latifah,
love
she really
out there.
deserved that public apology. She really deserved that public apology. Like, she was darn cruddy, yo. And I know it pissed you off that I told you I side with her 100% in her disposition, how she feel. I understand her. You know what I mean? And this mommy child, like,
Then she gotta understand our babies look up to her, not
They
to
look up big
Chrisean.
time.
They look up to her.
Big
and
time.
It's like what you putting out there, you gotta be mindful, because
You're
when
teaching.
you're
teaching.
And then when you
You're
do stuff like what
influencing.
you're doing, talking about people's parents, that hurts the children. Not just the parent, that hurt the children. Because people have bonds with you. And if you love us, love us. Don't try to fake love us and then hate us or really don't fuck with us. That's not right.
Yeah.
We're family, and our love and our heart is big. So love us how you're supposed to love
Yeah,
us.
so again, like I said, the issue not you being friends with Marsh. That's a flaw in your character. That's how you rocking. That's how you rocking. I understand that. But the issue was you bringing her around at this time. For what? For what, though? That's why I took the baby from her when I got to the party. What we doing? We ain't doing that. Shout out to Crystal, though. She a real one. She one of Chrsean real friends.
Yeah,
I love Crystal.
I love her too.
I love Crystal and her family. But, yo, pick and choose your friends wisely and pick and choose your battles wisely. And the best way to come for me is don't come.
At all.
You know, I changed my life. And, yo, I changed my life, yo. I really chose the Lord, and I really chose to walk with God. So if you're going to be in my life, don't be one to try to tempt me. Don't try to tempt me. Don't try to tempt me
Congratulations.
to risk my freedom. You know what I mean? Don't try to tempt me.
Oh, she got a little bottle.
I wouldn't tempt you. Yo, I encourage you. I
And you
influence
be there
you.
for her. You be in
I
her
be
corner.
there. And
In
it was
her
crazy as
corner.
yo. I be there every step of the way. With
Behind
Zeus,
the
with
scenes.
all of that stuff.
In her
I'm behind the
corner.
scenes, but I'm front line with it.
And she calls
You know what I
for
mean?
everything.
Don't misuse me. I don't mind being used. You know what I mean? I don't mind being used. That's what I'm here for. But don't misuse me. Don't misuse me. And stop playing with my mother kids. Don't play with mommy kids. That's all you gotta do. Just don't play with mommy kids. I remember one time, right? After I had Destiny, I forgot what happened. I told them clean up. They was being bad. It was Latifah, Mookie, Chastity. Latifah started getting smart. Popping her mouth. Her little switch went off. I slapped her. Bow. Next thing you know, Chastity said, No, Mookie jumped in and get off my sister. And he punched me. I body slammed him. Bow. Chassie jumped off the top bunk. Get off of my brother. And I'm like, yo, I took Chassie over here. Body slammed him. It started kicking. When they would kick, right? Anybody kick that I'm beating up. I beat their feet so hard. So I beat their feet. They swung. Okay, now I'm beating your hands.
Not
beating
funny,
their knuckles. The people popped my chain. My Peaches chain. You know, they call me Peaches. Ooh, I was mad. Beat her little hands. And when mother came home, they couldn't walk or use their hands. And she was like, don't you ever put your hands on my kids again. I was like, oh, shit. If I feel my mother, I'm like, whoa. I said, all right, I won't ever. And I made a promise in my heart that I won't put my hands on them. You know what I mean? Those mommy babies. She said, those my babies. Don't you ever put your hands on my kids again. I was like, all right, I don't want no smoke. I won't ever do it. But it's like, yo, I love y'all. I love my family. You know what I mean? But what I won't tolerate is no backbiting. What I'm not tolerating is no disrespect. What I'm not tolerating is no dishonoring. You know what I mean? Because I'm an honorable person. And I'm a very disrespectful person. So it's like, yo, don't disrespect the disrespectful. You know what I mean? But don't tempt me to go back on the other side. Don't tempt me to go cross your mouth. Don't do that. Let's keep it peaceable and pleasable and plausible. Like, let's not take it to places that don't have to ever go. That's not fair. Because love not gonna do that. Love gonna cover. You know what I mean? Love gonna keep. Love gonna endure. It's like, what are we doing? You too good to endure? What? You too good to keep? What? You too good to cover? You tripping. You maxed out on tripping. If you're too good for that. But yeah, that's my disposition.
I already know that's for you.
I love mine.
Oh, hi.
That's the guy Lonnie was playing with.
I'm here. I do my best. I don't know what you track all the babies.
Smile. You the one making my daughter smile? Is you the one making my daughter smile?
Pretty baby, mommy.
Malone, they was reaching for each other like this.
Melanie, you moving too fast, little girl.
But yeah, so that's that.
I'm telling your father.
It's just like, that's that. Let's
Yeah,
have
I'm
love.
telling your father.
Let's do this unity. Let's get back to the level ground of peace and really seek it and apply it. Put the application on everything we deal with. Apply the peace instead of chaos, instead of drama, instead of negativity. And if we're going to do drama for some pennies or for a check, if we're going to do drama, give us a heads up. Don't have us in the background not knowing what's going on and we the star of the drama that's being against us, but we're not getting paid for it. Like, that's not fair. At least give us a heads up if you're going to do it. I advise you not to do it. But if that's what it's going to be, give us a heads up. Give us the opportunity to accept that or decline that. You know what I mean? Not no bombarded. We get bombarded with all of a sudden unnecessary drama we don't know nothing about, and then we're not getting paid for it. You are. So it's like,
Then it's drama with us, and it's
everything is check and balance, weigh it out right,
and
handle that right, or be prepared to deal with the consequences that come with it. It's consequences. Every action gonna get a reaction. Every reaction gonna get an action, and that's just how it goes. And y'all already know what's up with me. I'm really about that action. So it's like,
it's supposed to be us versus them, not us versus
everybody.
Not us versus each other. No,
we strong. We man. You know how forceful we are together. It's amazing. But God got something in store for us, for y'all, through us, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Mark my words. It's going to happen. That's why the enemy is resisting and fighting against it so hard. But like I said in the rap song that they made, "Back Against the Wall," "Back Against the Wall." If you look it up, it's under Old Doug, "Back Against the Wall," and then he was being mean, so he didn't put my feature on there. But before I prayed, I quoted the scripture: humiliation before honor. Yeah, we're going through these humiliation turmoil times right now. But boy, will we turn up. Everybody that vouched for this, everybody that was rooting for us to go down, everybody that was rooting for us to go against
get my baby. Making her cry.
The disappointment that you're going to have to face, but that's on you. And then the karma that you're going to have to deal with for vouching for it, for being excited about it. But for those of y'all that's pumping fists for us, those of y'all that's on your knees, bow on the knees in your heart, bow on your head, praying for us, I pray that God bless you immensely. I pray that God bless your family and bless any issues that you face for praying for us and keeping your hopes up high for us through this time. Because I already know, looking at it, it's like I hear often from my girls, they're like, yo, with a family like that, who need enemies? Nobody. But we about to tighten up. It's about to get right. But I guess it's, go through the whirlwind before then. But however it go, we built to weather any storm. I just pray against any folding. I pray against any backbiting. I pray against all the inconsistent love Yeah, and we rebuke the evil thoughts, we rebuke the evil plots, we rebuke all of that in the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus.
And I just pray that, you know, we grow in God's grace so we can really get out here
And that God
show y'all
continue to
something.
work with us.
And flex, the real kind. You feel me?
can
I
just
like the
blossom
shine.
like a
You know what I
rose.
mean? I like
Open
to
up
look
like
good.
a rose.
And I love seeing my family look good. I just love it. Even having all my babies at church today, everybody all white, it just felt good. It looked good. You know what I mean? It looked good. And it's more so over, bless you all, over the materialistic aspect of it. Over when it's that love look good. When that love is radiant, man, we untouchable.
And something I can say, somebody always say to me, my peers, any relationship I've ever been, your love, that love you have is strong. And that's something I hear everybody say about our family, period. Our love. And they're just like, come, let's show that. Instead of showing them something else, they need to see that good side. They already seen enough. And they love seeing that weird shit. And let's not give it to them.
Yeah. We done. I'm about to sign up out of here. It was love. But yeah, clock that. That's what's really going on. How you doing?
I think it's like this. Some people do this, but I think it's like this. I like it better like that.
But yeah, let's move forward. It's so not cool. But
Thank
anything, and I'm not playing. I be chilling because I'm not into all of that. I don't do, and I did a lot of talking at night that I don't do. But I just had to get that point across. I want them to understand, like, where Tifa coming from, where the family coming from, where I'm coming from, and my solitude. Like, I stand 10 toes on authenticity. I stand 10 toes on being genuine. That's just me. You know what I mean? And if you can't see that in me, then you a fake and you a flawed. You feel me? Other than that.
Nehemiah, don't be playing with my daughter. You need to come sit your little Blake stuff down.
God is good through it all. And through it all, we're gonna get back up and we're gonna stand tall. And that peace is gonna be applied. We're gonna get through everything. We're gonna take it in stride. We're gonna weather the storm. It's another one of these storms, you know what I mean? And I started to feel betrayed and all of that, but I'm like, you know what? I talked to my pastor. I'm like, Bishop, my sleep of love, they playing with me. I want this smoke. You like Terrine? No. You can stand strong on what you're standing for. But let's get the smoke out of there. I'm like, anything for you, Bishop, but I want this smoke. But nah, my smoke is against the enemy and his sneaky tactics. Oh, I'm ready to pay. You can give me the bill. Is your tip included?
Yeah, man, I was trying to record y'all. See your uncle.
Oh, you ready
Yes,
for me?
he is.
Okay.
He said when I
All
was
right, y'all.
telling
Well,
him,
we
he was
bless
like,
you in the
"Please
name of the
let me
Lord. Continue to keep our family in prayer.
I'm like, she gonna be a tomboy. I
Be
don't
true.
wanna
Be
a
true to
tomboy.
you. Be true to your principles. I'm a woman of
But I said
integrity,
all
and
the
I stand on
kids follow
principles.
him, so I already know she
And
gonna
if
be
you go
following
against
him.
that, I'm gonna hold you
So I'm gonna
accountable,
have a
especially if
little
we,
jumping baby, jumping
it's
up
us,
everything.
you and I. You know what's up with me. I'm gonna hold you accountable every time. Every
is
time.
4
I'm
months. She be
gonna hold
5
you
months on
accountable.
the
That's a
16th.
major flaw. To talk bad about another person
That's
is a
a-
major
that's
flaw.
enough.
Whether it's an enemy or whether it's whatever, like it's a major flaw. Talking about a situation is one thing, but to create a situation, talk about somebody, is terrible. It's like no, but yeah, I had to get that off my chest because I had to get that off my chest and let
And
y'all
it's
know.
big love still over here. Big love.
Big love.
It's
I got
big
unconditional love. I don't even know how to stop loving.
love. It's unstoppable.
If I loved you, I still love you. I don't know how to stop. I don't know how to stop this love that God blessed me with, and I don't want to. I love loving. I'm a lover girl.
You want to turn your comments back on? You want to turn your comments back on? They end it.
Yeah, you can turn it back on. Wait a minute. I was trying to see if they ain't send it to Latifah. I meant to send my live side. I want to send her one live.
Her little feet. Oh, she gonna get it. You know they recording and going post all of that weird stuff.
Wow, y'all heard what I said, right? Then they dumb. I'm glad I didn't have a comment. When they talk about zip the whole family gets caught, that's not the case. So y'all dumb. Do y'all not understand when I just took my time?
They old comments, mama.
Oh, word.
When I just turned it back on, they could comment. But they can't comment while the comments go.
Oh, word.
But I don't know if they just comment, because they could. You know how they gonna be quick with it when you turn the comments back on.
Yeah. Y'all already know, like I told Latifah, it's not, I don't ever pick sides. This is what they hate about me when they be beefing. I don't pick sides. I pick what's right. You know what I mean? I pick what's right. I choose that which is right. Like I said, I'm in love with the truth. That's the only thing I'm in love with is the truth. Anything outside the truth, nigga, I despise you. You understand? You could die. Like, I don't care about nothing that's outside the truth. If you outside the truth, then you're against the truth. You're against God. You know what I mean? I don't believe in that. But yeah, it wasn't about me picking sides, but like I said, my heart go out to Latifah the most. I understand her disposition. I'm so grateful that she humbled herself. I'm so grateful that she didn't zap how she could zap. Like, yeah, Tifa cut how I'm cut. Like, Tifa a little bit retarded, a little deranged, y'all don't even know. But yeah, wrong is wrong and right is right, and I stand on that. I stand on my convictions for myself and concerning situations that I am involved in. So it's like, yeah.
Mommy.
Anyway, let God be magnified again. We don't want to let God be magnified only in our greetings, because that's how I greet you. You can call my phone and say, let God be magnified, so people don't catch it. I might talk too fast. Let God be magnified. What we're going to do is, before we talk, we're going to bless the Lord, because you probably didn't even bless him today. So I'm going to give you an opportunity to bless the Lord. So that's a good thing. When I leave you, let God be magnified or bless you. I bless you. So not only do I want to let God be magnified when I greet you and depart from you, but I also want to let God be magnified in my lifestyle, how I handle situations, how I influence people.
Cause I realize I got myself, that's all I got.